Hi everyone, welcome to I don't even know what podcast this is anymore. Is that many? But
4, 5?
I'm not
5.
sure. Something along those lines. Hopefully the next ones we start having after this will be in person, maybe. Who knows? So yeah, if you just want to introduce yourselves, we'll start with Carter.
Yeah, so I'm Carter Fitzpatrick. I'm one of the VPs here. I'm a school lead for Staffordshire Business School and Health and Social Care School. My pronouns are they, them. Don't think I missed anything.
Nah, that's all right. Connor?
Hello, my name's Connor Bayliss. I am the president here at Staffs at the moment. My school is currently LSE, and I'm a kind of backup for DTA in case that is off or things really hit the fan. I think that's it.
Tuesday?
Yeah. My name's Tuesday Forrest. I am also one of the vice presidents this year. I am the school representative for law policing and forensics, and I also represent students at the Digital Institute London. And my pronouns are she, her.
Amazing. And if you didn't know, I'm Anthony Wallace, one of your vice presidents this year. And yeah, my school is DTA also. And I think I back up with Tuesday, I think, with London. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good job, you know. So normally we start with an interesting fact. So we're going to start on the same order we just did our names in. What's your interesting fact of the day, Kyle?
My interesting fact today is that Scotland has 421 words for snow, including sneasel, which is to start raining or snowing, feefle, to swirl, and flink drinking, Flink drinking, which is a light snow. Why would you need 421 words for snow? It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I would like
Entertaining though.
Yikes. Connor?
That's my fact.
Yours.
Facts. I'm bad with facts.
Tell us a league fact. Can you get the flag behind you?
I've been here at Staffs for 6 years. There's a fact. Too long.
Hey. You got nothing? Or was I just going to stick with that?
That's literally all I've got. Let's go with that one.
Today?
It's a correct statement, so we'll go with it.
Yeah. Tuesday? What you got?
I'm going to be a little bit weird, but Australia is wider than the moon. I just googled it.
Seriously?
Yep, I just googled random facts and it comes up with a load of random ones. And right at the bottom it says Australia is wider than the moon.
Wow. I
The
had
more
no
you
idea.
know.
Yeah, I had no idea. My interesting fact of the day would be the guy, I don't know if anyone did the cryptocurrencies, but I've been doing a lot of research in one called Cardano ADA. And the guy who created that is also the guy who co-created Ethereum. There we go, which is the second biggest Bitcoin on the market. Worth nearly, 1,500, maybe 2,000 pounds now, a coin. Crazy. Facts. Yeah, that's all I've got, unfortunately, in terms of facts. Boring, but they are what they are. Should we start with what's the most interesting food, or what's your favorite food of the week, shall we say? What are we saying? Or last week. We'll go with last week, right? Because, it makes sense because the week's yet to come.
Do you want me to start again?
Yeah, just same order.
Sure. So Squeezebox opened again, which means I've been going down for lunches quite a lot, which is not great on my my wallet, but it's fine. It's nice. Keeps me eating. But I like to get a tuna and cheese ciabatta and get it heated and toasted, which is probably gross to some people. It's just heated tuna and cheese, but I love it. So I've had that several times this week, last week, and this week.
Nice. Connor?
So Hannah's dad and mum and dad bought us a mix like slow cooker / air fryer thing so we could do loads in it. So we made like a gorgeous beef like casserole stew thing last week to the point where the steak just falls apart if you touch it with a fork, and it's like the most tender thing in the world. And it's like I've got some in the fridge still and I just don't want to eat it because I don't want to let it go, but I've got to.
That's nice.
Yeah. It's weird because I'm a fussy eater, but I love food and I love cooking. So I've spent a lot of like the national lockdown learning to cook different things, such as I can't remember who I said this to, but it was someone at the union and they laughed. But I make potato dauphinoise, but I call them tater daphnes just because it's simpler to say and easier It's so easy to make, but like I just love it. I could make that every day. I wouldn't because it's a lot of effort, and it's just really like comfort food and stuff. But it's really it is easy to make, but like if you want to make it perfect, it's a lot of effort. So yeah.
Wow. I'm gonna be a proper builder about it and I'm going steak and Stilton pie. I'm not gonna lie. Just something about the Stilton and the steak, the gravy, the pie, and it just tastes damn good. So that's what I'm gonna go with this week.
Is anyone else hungry?
Yeah. I want a second meal. So yeah. That's our interests of the day. I'm just going to quickly ask everyone, what is it you really want to look forward to coming up next year? And it could be anything personal. It could be anything to do with the union. It could be anything you want. It could be the bloody aliens, because that's what I'm going to bank on. But yeah, just something that you think's relevant and interesting to you. Snowcott.
Yeah, it is a little bit depressing. But before lockdown, I was going to my grandparents. They live on a boat, a houseboat. So every other weekend, I'd go from Stoke to Derby and have a roast dinner with them. They'd pick me up. I'd spend a few hours with them. They'd make me dinner, and I've not been able to see them properly in a year. And I can't wait to maybe be able to do that at some point again, even if it's those distanced in a pub. That'd be nice.
Nice. Connor?
I love driving, and I kind of want to spend some time just driving around England. I've got an idea that I want to drive all the way up to Scotland, and kind of do the full circle, because there's some beautiful roads up there that I want to give a go. So that's kind of my next plan, is to take the car around and see what I can find.
Nice. Tuesday?
Yeah. Mine's, I think, a little bit boring, but will resonate with. I say boring. A little bit will resonate with a lot of other students, but I just want to graduate. I've taken years to get to this point. I just want to walk across that stage now. That's all I want to do. I'll be happy as soon as that's done.
100% right there with you on that one. Yeah, that's I'm gonna semi-steal that, and I'm gonna semi-throw another one in there. And I think another one for me is probably be able to play football properly again. I think that's obviously going to be my next thing. Operation coming up, that should be back probably in time to start training fully again, which I think for me is like such a big deal, because you're at home, you don't get that sort of like release that I'm putting it into all sorts of other things, which is nice because I'm learning a lot, but I need sport in my life. It's just such a key aspect of who I am. So and it's not only that, it's just meeting the lads. It's more about just seeing the lads and having a bit of banter, talking a bit of shop as you do, and just seeing the coaches again would be nice.
I just want to hit someone, but not that kind of hit someone. Do you know what I mean? I just want to put a pair of hands on and just like,
let's go. And I just want to, like, it's weird. I want to be able to run without the fear of running. It's the problem, and that's my problem at the moment. I can run all day, but I've always got a fear in my head that my leg's going to snap in one direction or snap in the inside direction. I can't afford for that, because the second that happens, that's it. I'm never going to be able to walk again in my left leg. So it's like that real chance. So knowing that when I get that op, I'm going to be able to just do that without hopefully without those concerns, is such a nice kind of warm, cuddly feeling for me, and I'm not cuddly. So yeah, here we go. So I'm just going to move this on to the next bit. For anyone who did want to know, we were going to bring in somebody this week from the management team just to kind of talk about their experiences at the union and stuff that coming up. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to pull that off this week, but we'll just plan that for the next time. So this time we're just going to move straight into what normal things we've been doing. So what we've been doing around the most recent roadmap, or what we've been doing in terms of our schools, and just little updates here or there, just to give people a bit of an insight on what it is we've been up to recently. So if you want, we'll start with Carter.
Yeah, can do. So I've not actually done that too much. I know last week I was a bit hit and miss because I had migraines, so that's fun. But I have been working on some cross collaboration projects. So for example, mixing fine arts and business students. Now these projects haven't actually panned out, but it was an attempt, and hopefully it'll be attempted again, and hopefully it'll go well that time. I've been working on a thing we have called Green Impact Student Unions, which is a whole sustainability green stuff challenge from, I believe, NUS, potentially, could not be NUS. A little bit confused on that one, but it's fine. with Mark and Amanda, our engagement team, because we're big on our sustainability and green stuff. I've been picking back up on recycling with the council because things can actually happen again now. So we've been having conversations again with the university as well. So we're back on track with that. And then I've got a lot of papers to read at the minute. It's all kind of exploded on me after last week. So it's going to be my week. It's just papers, I think.
Nice. Yeah, it's that paperwork does get to you. It's one of those things. Connor?
So I'm absolutely stressed out my ass right now. It's that time of year, so the big one, I guess, is Pride Staffs. In case students don't know, we currently have a live lab opportunity. Yes, it's paid, so you can come and work with us in the marketing department. So we'll post that link somewhere again for the video here somewhere. So keep an eye out for that. Me and Tuesday have been attending the Catalyst meeting, so we're looking at everything from chairs to desks to charging points of what's going on in the Catalyst, saying whether things are pretty or whether they're not pretty. So it's actually more fun than it sounds looking at chairs. We've been doing things around better staffs on the Rep Council, chasing up our actions from there, and just making sure that our members, you guys, know that we're doing what you asked us to, or what matters to you. We've had loads of board of governors put in, so really long meetings with paperwork, and then multiple of those put in. And then I've been working with the university careers around the graduate scheme, where hopefully we'll have those put in by, we're hoping for like near enough before September, so this year's students may have the opportunities. So more to come.
Nice. Tuesday?
Cool. So yeah, as Connor said, I've been involved in the Catalyst furniture stuff. I've been looking at a stance of like accessibility and what that would mean for our students in general. So that's a really great point for us to be on, because obviously we see students very often. So yeah, that's cool. Me and Connor also had the opportunity to meet with the university's Minister Michelle Donnellan last week, along with MP for Stoke-on-Trent North, Jonathan Gullis. I had to double check it was Northern. And that again, that was a really great opportunity for us to be able to talk to them. This week is a little bit of a heavy week for me, but it's really great stuff that like next year's team will also be expected to do. So Connor mentioned how we've got Board of Governors this week. I also have a subcommittee of Board of Governors this week as well. I also have regulations group this week. So there's lots of governance stuff going on, which is representation and student voice as well. So yeah, that's some really great stuff for prospective candidates to have a think about. Sorry, I took you back to the leadership race.
It's fine. It's gonna seep in somewhere. Seems that is what our life will revolve around for the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So yeah. Big ones from me, I guess, would be we had the academic board meeting last week, which is a bunch of papers that basically go through to Liz and get signed off on. They discuss different things about module changes or course changes, or like key kind of like student issues that might be addressed, that need to be addressed through the paperwork and the regs and compliances, stuff that's basically stuff like that. So it's kind of like the big meeting that came out last week. On the side of that, yet again, ring around trying to get rep feedback. That's quite nice. I basically spent all morning this morning looking at the engineer reps, catching up with them. Kind of helps that one of them I live with, so that was quite nice. Made my job a little bit easier over a cup of tea. What else did we get up to? I've just been invited. I put out a video last week, just kind of giving people a kind of like a gist of what it is we've been up to for like mental health and trying to get stuck in with the leadership race. You probably would have seen it all over the social medias, which is quite nice. Got loads of feedback off that, which is quite impressive. I didn't think I'd get people checking in and like liking it and doing what they did. So that was really quite motivating, I think, to get that sort of response. But yeah, so a lot of the stuff I'm working on is mental health orientated yet again, which is fine. I've just been invited to something called the mental health oversight group at the university. That was the first meeting happening on Friday, and that was essentially going to be a working group that will then direct where mental health is going to be across the university in the next couple of years. It's kind of giving it like an actual structure and giving it some actual movement, because there's a load of different working parts everywhere, but they're not all like together. They're all like separate entities. So we're trying to bring it all under one umbrella and trying to get it all kind of like working out the same, basically singing off the same hymn sheet. So that's sort of where we're at with that, which is quite nice. So yeah, that's kind of like the things I've been working on recently. Nothing crazy, but still relevant, I think. So yeah, it's kind of it. Is there anything upcoming that you guys want to talk about? Anything in particular?
I'll jump in on this one because it's a little bit topical as such. Some people have noticed that we put a statement out as a team around women's safety and the disappearance of Sarah Everard. So off the back of that, we've decided to push our Be Safe campaign and look at that again. Off the back of that, like to be able to support our students the best way we can, and making sure that there is support available for students who have been affected by this news in the current time. So if you want to access any of those resources, they're available. You can find details of them through the news article that we posted on the union website, which you can find links to on Facebook. That was it.
That's incredibly relevant, especially with everything going on right now. It's important that we're keeping each other in check and keeping the campus safe and in check. And those conversations will be vital going into next year. So it's really, really well done to Tuesday. She really did push that last week, which is quite key. So yeah, I don't know if we have any particular lateral flow updates, do we? Is there any real clarity on that now?
No, it's the only thing that is it's obviously self-testing with assistance if you need to ask for it, and that will be there all the way up until the end of April, mid-April, I believe. I don't know the exact date, but get used to it while it's here.
Yeah, just take advantage of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of where we're at with things. That's kind of the overall podcast day. Short, brief, and straight to the point, I guess. Don't know if anyone else wants to add anything. Connor, anyone?
I think, like we said earlier, proud to be staffs for the team members. Obviously, I'd love for students to get involved. I'll be working on that project as well, so we'll be looking next to each other. But I guess away from the work side is make sure you nominate people. So students, nominate your lecturers, nominate your staff members, nominate your other students who you think have gone the extra mile this year. Anyone who's just been checking on you, who you really think has just been a great individual, whether you think they deserve an award or they just think they deserve a bit of recognition, because I guarantee you if they get that email that says you've been nominated, it'll still put a smile on their face. So please make sure you do that. And also remember, there's always a lecturer you get out of bed for award, but I think we're changing this year to let you turn your webcam on for.
That's
Make the best out of a situation. Make the best out of a situation, eh?
That's a vital one right there. I'm interested to see who wins that award for sure.
Yeah, put your nominations in.
Amazing. Right. Well, I guess we'll wrap it up there. Please get in touch with us if you need us for anything or any particular questions you want to ask or go look for. Please get in touch yet again. Yeah, we're just here for you. So please just use us. Use us to your best ability. All right. Cool there. Cheers, guys.
Thank you.
I love fish. I could eat fish for days.
Yeah, I wasted a big salmon yesterday. I was furious.
Why? Went out of date.
It's just dry. I think it just didn't cook very well. Our oven's going all over the shop at the moment. It's just skitsy.